Hello everybody and welcome back to LMM, and we've returned on a gloriously sunny day to the Corris Railway in Wales, because today, funnily enough, we have a train to drive. Now, the observant amongst you might have noticed that there is something missing with this very nice, but suitably, subtly lacking train. And that would be the key thing you need to drive a train. And that would be a locomotive. It is certainly a very nice train. These are not replica wagons, these are original, and like Trigger's broom, the wood there may not necessarily be the wood that this had when it was first built. And the metalwork may have been replaced. But as far as we're aware, the castings and the wheels and the running gear and the very base of what this is original, which is really exciting. It's a really nice link to the original railway. In fact, the axle boxes on that one on the end are stamped Newtown, so they're local, and that has a Great Western running number. That one as well went over to the Talaclin and then came back here. But they actually were used here. So I guess the only thing to do with this very pleasant and nice train is to sit around and wait for a locomotive, because there's no way that you can take a train anywhere without a locomotive, is there? Gravity train? Oh no. For those of you who aren't aware what a gravity train, the idea is beautifully simple and fairly quite self-explanatory. You require gravity and a line that's built up a hill. You see, generally speaking, mines, despite what most people think that they're underground, thus low down, generally are built in the side of large hills and mountains, which is generally upwards. So if you had a railway that went uphill, you find that your horse, back in the early days that was used here, or then your steam engine can pull a lot more wagons uphill if they are empty. And then downhill, well, you just let it go, which is terrifying. So what you have is you have a brake on the side of your small train, just like this one here. And to apply the brake, you have it in this position here. This one is currently in the locked on position. So you ride down. If you want to slow down, you push this down. And if you want to speed up, you have it unhooked. You do that. I'm not sure how happy I am with this, in truth. But the good news is that I can't go anywhere because I don't have the stuff. Now, the main reason that things like this existed was this was a slate mine. And slate is one of those things that's not very good at being, well, knocked about. Everything would be exported by sea. The roads around here were, well, terrible, horse and cart. You put a load of slate on that, hit a bump in the road, crack, it's all ruined. So the railways came along because they're smooth. So you could load up your slate and it wouldn't get damaged. And the railway would run all the way down to the sea where things could be exported by sea, which again is generally quite smooth and doesn't break your precious slate. I've just realised something as I've got into this. Currently we're on the level. So in order for this to become a gravity train, I've got to push it to where the gradient starts. So it's going to become a lorry train now and then a gravity train in a minute. It's basically, this is the predecessor to the roller coaster, isn't it?
Don't push me too far. I don't know how this thing works.
Something that we've evolved to not need anymore. Like there's been something made to stop this being an issue. Like locomotives. Pretty sure in the 1800s they come up with the concept that this is stupid. Oh look, we have a crossing where we need to whistle. Ah, Wooga! Have you ever done this? That somebody's told you an idea, and you've gone, yeah, this idea sounds great. And then it comes to actually doing the idea, and you go, this is stupid. Right, so, here goes nothing, I guess. Heading off down the line, and I've got the front seat. So, count your blessings. When you're ready, engine. You know that feeling as you go over the top of a roller coaster? Oh dear. This is a different experience. I mean, very pleasant on a day like today because it's beautiful, the sun is shining, and the views over the countryside are just outstanding. Okay, so it's a little bit daft, and I am very much enjoying this. I'm very much enjoying this. So let's just see what the brake does. Oh yeah, there definitely is breakage. The problem is that I know that I need to keep the speed up. Now, I'm on my little stool, that's my camping stool, which is quite a good brake. Now, we are a light train. There is nothing on board us apart from, well, me, Matt behind me, and Richard from the railway being our chaperone. And, yeah, it picks up the speed quite quickly, which makes you feel that perhaps if this was full of slate, it would be a lot quicker. So we come round here. The thing that I didn't appreciate is how much this wobbles from side to side, which is a truly terrifying concept. The views around here are magnificent. What we fear most on the railways, more than anything, is a runaway. When you're driving on a gradient, you fear losing traction and slipping, you fear a train being improperly stowed. And so the concept of doing it on purpose, this is so weird. I don't think I've ever ridden in a wagon before either. This is so strange. It's so wonderfully strange. There have been many things that we have brought to you now on LMM, and I have never felt less in control of what's going on. Right now, this could be anything. Hello, sheep. A little bit of brake, just ride the brake a little bit, get control of the speed. I've got to say, you can only do this if you are a member of the railway, and it is well worth the experience. This is a regular thing that they do throughout the summer. We're effectively a runaway train. Why is this a thing? But it's so good. I can't even begin to believe or imagine how grim this would have been for those back in the day when they were doing this and the rain is coming in, the wind is coming around, and it's cold or there's snow. Today, this is lovely. This is the best way to see the amazing scenery around the Corris Railway, for sure. Although I do recommend bringing your own seat. This is so daft. This is... This may be the best fun I've had on a railway in a while. I can't get over this. This is magnificent. The scenery is superb. The sun is wonderful. And to just push the train down the hill. It's fantastic. So we've just controlled our speed between me and Richard there to slow it down slightly as we come into a halt in the platform back there. My spin. This is about the most fun I've had in a while. What a daft thing to do. An utterly daft thing to have done. Oh, that was good. The only thing is, I kind of want to do it all again now. That was superb. Oh, sweet terra firma. Oh. In actual fact, it wasn't that bad. It was highly entertaining. And a real good kind of way into living history, the way that a railway like this, but particularly this railway, used to work. And to be able to sample it firsthand really makes you appreciate the men and, well, I was going to say men and women, but the men who used to ride and do this for a living. Today, super fun. Back then, oh, it would have been something else with a big train and scary, definitely scary. This was super. Highly recommend it. And if you guys want to do it, you can in fact be a passenger on this, but you need to be a member of the Corris Railway, which frankly is a wonderful thing to be part of, full stop. So if you're interested in coming and doing this and being part of it, highly recommend becoming a member, because it means you can also volunteer and help to preserve and keep the history of the Corris Railway alive. There's information in the video description on their website, so you can have a look at what they do. And of course, there's contact information if you want to talk about volunteering or becoming a member. And with that, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing us hurtle down a hill in a train without a locomotive. Yes, the horror of it has just sunk in. Highly recommend coming and checking it out. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys. And if you have enjoyed this one, how about clicking somewhere over there for a review we've done with a locomotive like it's meant to be, or down there for another review with a locomotive as trains are meant to have. Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know in the comments if you've enjoyed it. I'm going to take up drinking now.